Hello, mis amores. I have another idea. So here we are. I'm always so overly ambitious with these projects. I haven't even started and I already know that this is gonna be a struggle. And this time it's not even because I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time to edit this video for Sunday. It's Monday right now. But technically, it's Berlin Fashion Week again, and I want to make an outfit for myself for a show that I'm attending on Wednesday. It's just I found this piece by a creator, or at least I saw it on him first. I saw it on Abby Brown. It's this gorgeous piece by kusikohc. I don't know. And I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It looks so good. I don't know if it looks good in general or just on him. I hope in general because I'm trying to be heavily inspired by this piece. Because technically, if you've got time and patience, then this looks really doable. I just don't know if it's doable in 2 days. Not even 2 days because I've got a doctor's appointment and other appointments, other shows to go to. And so if all else fails, I already have an outfit in mind that I can wear instead. The other thing is, though, I'm a little disappointed. Disappointed is the wrong word. I went into this project wanting to make something orange because for some reason I happen to have a lot of orange stuff that needs to be turned into something else. I just thought that this piece would technically be the perfect piece to make for like Fashion Week because I would have to use the orange stuff, but I want to make this piece. I guess I have to make this piece in orange, which is a little sad because I don't think this piece is giving orange, but yeah. Let's get into the plan of attack. The plan. Technically, I think it's just a lot of like intricate cut and sewn together pieces, like the star or some sort of like dragon-esque eyes. Just random pieces that obviously are mirrored and then sewn together. And possibly even because it looks quite thick, it might even be filled with some sort of filling layer, what's it called? Which I think and hope I still have a bit of that. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put scrap fabric in there, maybe. I will obviously have to work with the different shades of orange, maybe make it look nice and cohesive. I don't know if I have the time, but technically my plan of attack should be cutting out pieces on paper, then putting them on my dress form, which, look, my dress form is wearing this heart. Can you take another look at this? Because this was a struggle to make and it took forever. I'd also appreciate if you just watched the video that I've uploaded 2 weeks ago of me making this. I need the support. And then putting the pieces on a dress form and just sort of puzzle it all together. Making sure to leave enough space everywhere so that I can get in and out of it because I don't want to install a zipper. Now I just got to come up with the pieces. I think I really like the star as the centerpiece basically. So I think I'm also going to go from there. So this is my sketch so far. I'm kind of happy with the front. I think I can do this. I think it still looks a little too similar to my inspo, which I don't really want it to, but I also can't really think of different shapes. I tried to do the back, and the back I can barely see on any of the photos, and so this is what I came up with, and it looks like absolute shit. I was also trying to get creative with my initials. Not really working, especially like the D. So I'm currently out here trying to make some sort of mathematical calculations. Trying to figure out this like 4-petal flower shape because I just can't get it right. I thought it was gonna be easy to just find it on Google Images or so, but I can't. So now I'm out here doing this because I don't fucking understand Adobe Illustrator. I'm struggling. Also running out of time. Yay! Don't ask me how, but I think I'm getting there with this one. This helped. So these are the shapes I came up with, and I think they should be the right size, but obviously I'm gonna have to test that out on my body. Obviously I need multiple of some of them. But once these are placed, I can make the other random shapes that I think I'm just gonna freehand. Let's get to doing that. Well, actually first I have to vacuum the apartment, then maybe eat a little bit and then go to a fitting. Afterwards, I might be able to cut it out because I still have to take a shower and get ready for another show. I pretend that I'm so busy at the fashion week, but I'm only gonna go to like 4 shows, I think, and that's like too much for me already. It's just so time consuming. That is my issue mainly. Okay, I couldn't get any work done, but this is my outfit for the first show that I have to go to. I'm wearing part of my Mahmoud look. I want to save the actual look for something else, so I'm just wearing the shirt with my arms out. I've never had them out this much, but whatever. I gotta go. I'm late, I think. Hello guys, please don't mind me. I literally just woke up. Okay, I woke up maybe like an hour and a half ago. Then I had to read because when else am I gonna read and have breakfast, and now I'm here. This is the reality. I think it's time to get naked. Oh, not on my head. Not all of the things I've ever made being on here. We're now gonna have to construct the piece out of paper. Whatever, you can see better, that's all that matters. I'm just gonna start positioning all of the pieces that I already have, which are obviously white, so you still can't see. An hour later, I think I'm prepared. Oh man, you can't see this at all. Finally, let's begin, yeah? This I would put here. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it already. The only issue I've got so far, or right now, obviously this dress form is not my size. So I have to think of everything a little bit bigger. I think this could be cute. Maybe I should measure my shoulders and their shoulder. That's all I've got for the front so far. And unfortunately, I've already run out of pieces that I can put on, pretend it's mirrored here, you know? So far, I'm still very naked. I'm going to put a big piece of paper on here for each piece that I want to make. Then I'm gonna trace the basic shape of that piece, just so I have the sizing correct. Then I'm gonna take it off, correct that piece, make it look prettier, and then cut it out and put it back on. I'm gonna start with a butterfly wing on the chest. I'm also kind of measuring it on my chest and my body so that I have a rough sizing of this. Because again, this dress form isn't really my size. I also have to make sure that I can get my head through. I'm just gonna cut off some excess. I do want to keep this on because my name is Valentina.
I'd like to keep it on, please.
I also want to put the other pieces on. It makes it easier when this piece is on too. Now I'm covering this whole thing in white after all, so I should have kept on my DIY backdrop. I think you get the gist though of what I'm doing right now, so I think we're just gonna speed ahead because this is boring. I'm just figuring it out myself while I'm doing it. This isn't really a 3-day project, especially if those 3 days aren't even full 3 days. I can't even show this to you. I'll be happy if I can even understand what is going on here. So essentially, I've now drafted half of this top. Again, it became extra difficult because this dress form just doesn't fit me at all. The center of my back is essentially here, like almost on the side of this dress form. I basically have this sweatshirt and also this darker fabric. I will try to make most of it out of this because this is thicker than the fabric. I do want it to look intentional, so what I'm gonna have to do now is figure out where to place the darker fabric and where to place the lighter fabric, because I think I want darker fabric more so on the side and then have it become lighter towards the center of the body, also in the back. And on each piece I will also have to write down how often I need it. I am going to have to take a lot of pictures just so that I know where everything goes. Now I gotta clean up all of these pieces, make them look tidy and neat and pretty. I'll be back. Hello guys, good morning. Got my morning voice because it's like 4 a.m. It's not. But I only slept for like 4 hours last night. Yesterday was such a stressful day. It's not like we're already late with this project. I wanted to have finished it yesterday to wear to the second show I went. Here are all of the pieces that we're gonna have to cut out of fabric. Some of which we're gonna have to cut out twice, obviously, for each side. Take a guess in the comment section down below right now. How many pieces do I have in my hand? Guys, I think I have a change of plans. Because I just found this fabric that I used to upholster my chair with. And I think I do have enough fabric to cut out all of the pieces. So I have it in just one color. Because this dark orange fabric is so transparent and so thin that it's gonna take a lot to build this up to be structural. Technically, I would need this amount of fabric again to make it two-sided, to then put stuff in to make it thicker. So I'm thinking of still using this shirt, but the back side of it, because it's this whitish. Please help me, guys. What would you do? Of course, we had to iron the fabric first, but once that was done, we could finally embark on that journey that would last forever in a day, actually probably like 1.5 days, which I thought was gonna take me maybe like 2 or 3 hours. Yes, cutting out these intricate pieces out of 2 types of fabric. Good morning. I just woke up. You only get to see me like this because I'm literally 2 days behind work and I have no idea how I'm gonna finish this video in time. I'm just gonna continue cutting out all of the pieces now, which is taking me way longer than I thought it would, of course. Obviously, these are quite intricate pieces, and so it's taken forever for me to cut them out, especially because that sweatshirt is really hard to cut for some reason. Oh my god, can't believe I'm showing myself like this. Okay, no time. Also, I'm gonna listen to Mahalia's new album because it was just released today. I don't want to do this anymore. I made a mistake. With some of the smaller pieces that I had to cut out twice. Even though I thought of it, but obviously in the moment I forgot to mirror the second piece. So now I have to, from each one, have to still cut out the second piece. I think I'm finally done. Is this lighting okay? Actually, I can't even be bothered anymore. I'm just checking in with you guys. It pains me to say, honestly, but it took me 2 full days. It took me 2 full days to cut out all of the pattern pieces. Just to remind you guys of guessing how many pattern pieces I've got. You will probably now be wrong because it's actually crazy that it's taken me this long considering how many pattern pieces there are. I guess I am slow, yes, but also some of these pieces were very intricate, small, with like weird corners and stuff. Now I've got all of these pieces sorted and we finally get to sew. Yeah, so it's Friday night. I want to upload this video on Sunday, so... The butterfly, fly away. Oh, this butterfly is dead. Imagine I make all of this and then it doesn't even fit me. Something that I feel like I could have changed that I already don't really like about it is the fabric. But I'm just trying to use up all of my fabrics. I don't really want to buy more fabrics even though I should have for this project. I'm gonna do a straight stitch all along the edge, which looking at this pattern piece, I wish I had something to put in between the 2 layers because it's just not thick enough for me. And then I still want to make some squiggly lines or so across each piece. Look what I found. Do you still remember? I think I can use this to fill some of the pieces. It's a new day in the workroom. Here goes nothing. Let's sew all of these pieces, okay? Maybe in like 20 minutes I should be done. I don't want to talk about it. It is 10 p.m. on a Saturday and I just got done sewing all of the pieces. I think I can now definitively say that this video is gonna be delayed, so I'm sorry. We have finally come to the last step, which is just the assemblation. Assembling all of the pieces, putting them together, pinning them, and then sewing them together. If you ever have this many different pattern pieces that are also kind of intricate, just know that it's gonna take you forever in a day. Especially if you also want to stuff most of them, which I did, which I am happy with because I think they look really good now that they're stuffed and thicker. Honestly, I should have just made this, put some straps on it and called it a day. I made a corset, a bat corset, a butterfly corset, who knows? Look at all of these pieces. Holy hell. Luckily, I took the photos and videos because I have no idea how to assemble this anymore. I think we can start with the butterfly fly away. My issue is also, how am I supposed to find out if this fits? Like, I'm sorry, I'm no Olivia Pope. Also no Aria Montgomery. Wow, this looks great. Done. I feel a little emotional because it's honestly starting to take shape and it's just taken so fucking long to get to this point. Moment of truth. Does it fit? I'm very afraid to get in. Oh wow, this doesn't work. I honestly think I just gotta trust that it fits. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get in there without slicing myself open, so I'm gonna sew this together tomorrow and then I'll see you with the final result, hopefully. Everybody sing Hallelujah and any other song that means the same thing. Of course, it didn't just take me 2 to 3 hours to sew this together. It was quite hard. I hurt myself so often. It was just hard to maneuver it around underneath the sewing machine, and especially hard without cutting myself or poking myself. I could already criticize it and I haven't even tried it on. I honestly hope it fits. Alright, so you can either see this or my entire face. My room is too small. Here's the 360. Thoughts and opinions, please, guys. Let me know right away. My thoughts are, I'm happy to finally be done. And then the next thoughts are, this is pretty cool. Like, if I saw this on someone, I'd be like, damn, that's really cool. Did you make it yourself? Yes, you obviously did, I can tell. Okay, I would never say that. This is fun. I really like the idea of this. I spent way too long on this not to love this. My main issue, obviously, is the fabric. I feel like this, out of a really cool fabric, would have been very, very cool. I only chose this fabric because obviously it was left over and I want to use up most of my fabrics before I buy new ones. I didn't think, though, that I would spend so long on this project, because had I known that, then I definitely would have bought fabric that I was sure was gonna work for this, because now I just kind of set myself up for failure, really. That's just so sad because I spent way too long on it. Then obviously we have a couple of fit issues, especially in the back, but I have already noticed that I can just, here's this huge gap. I didn't realize that I could sew this together as well. And then I don't have that much of a fit issue, although this will be very loose then.
Cool. The fabric is a little weird. I can see your nipple.
Ooh!
I mean, it sure as hell looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, but also very DIY, no?
Yeah, but I also know you are inspo cake. Like I know.
Yeah, the inspo was also very DIY looking.
Don't like the fabric, love everything else.
Yeah, I can't really add anything else. I do like the fact that I stuffed this, that it's become thicker. That is definitely what you want to go with if you make this as well. I think I can wear this though. Maybe with like different pants. I wish I loved this. I like it though. But there's definitely one thing that I love. And it's not just one thing, it's all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this very wild ride. I mean, it wasn't very wild. I just sat all day, hurt my neck and my back and everything in between. But that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Y entonces nos vemos la próxima. Bye.